am the founder of Womeninvoice, and I work in conversational AI. I previously started just loving languages. That's really how I got my start in this field. I have a master's in linguistics and a PhD in the field of speech-language technology. So that's, linguistics, multimodal interfaces, human-computer interaction, and kind of how we're pushing innovation and optimization in all parts of the conversational AI tech stack. I think one of the big things about speech and voice technology is that we have not yet seen what we expect to be realized yet. We think about IoT and how far this has come, but when we think about the opportunity for voice and speech, that people can literally interact with their devices by speaking and have different outputs, the lights change, you learn what you wanted from search and so forth. We're really seeing a lot of people trying out different devices. And here in the United States, we have so many people who have purchased smart home devices and have them in their homes, whether they use them or not. But we're really seeing expectations change in customer behavior, whether that's for an enterprise where people are expecting to speak into an interface, as well as for day-to-day personal things of getting information in a timely way. I've certainly seen here in the United States, Google Maps has rolled out, speaking to find the different place you're looking for to speed up, getting to that place that you're headed towards. So we're certainly seeing a change in the industry, but it's still really early days. Well, I think when you think about voice technology and how relatively early we are in this game, we're benchmarking across many things, right? So we're benchmarking for different languages, we're benchmarking for different dialects. How well do these systems support this? And in my research, looking at these interfaces, I realized, oh my goodness, wait a minute, we have huge gender and race biases in these systems. Frequently, that's directly related to the data set being used and leveraged to build these systems. And unfortunately, little biases in these systems produce pretty compounding effects. So we are all working on this problem. I think it's also who's at the table to decide what gets deployed at the end of the day. That's really crucial from my research. But also the role of enterprise. Constantly, enterprises are trying different tech stacks, right? They're benchmarking for performance. And the role of the enterprise for pushing the needle would be to continually look at these numbers, to look at demographic data, to consider what demographics the technology is supporting or not. So it's up to all of us as consumers to expect that it's going to perform well for everyone, as well as enterprises to literally invest in how the products are being built and deployed and optimized. Well, a lot of people think about voice as a technology that we can use specifically to interact with devices. And it's kind of this voice first aspect that you speak to the device, it understands you, and it speaks back. But I really see a world where, as I mentioned with the lights, you ask the lights to turn on or off, and they do that. When we think about leveraging different modalities, whether we're thinking about augmented reality, virtual reality, and speaking to it, these kind of enmeshed modalities can be leveraged in really cool ways that are really impactful for users. So I've done research for my PhD looking at an immersive educational technology platform and product that had an embedded speech recognition system so that people really were speaking into the interface in this immersive environment and really frequently forgot that they weren't in that experience. So especially as we see Web 3.0 and the metaverse taking off, the idea that these modalities will be leveraged in different ways is a regular thing, that users are speaking in these immersive environments is going to be seen more and more. It's not necessarily easy to build, but I believe that users will be expecting it as these things get built out. everyone is welcome at Women in Voice. We have a narrative of join the party. We love everyone to be there. Women in Voice's mission is to build community, to amplify and celebrate the work and talent of women and gender minorities, and equip everyone with professional development opportunities. So we frequently run work specifically for career development. We run an annual summit. We have pitch events. Membership is something that people can sign up for. It's from $0 to $100. And we have a regular newsletter that has a huge amount of free resources for everyone around the world. So everyone is welcome, allies are welcome as well. But the beating heart of this community can be really found across our social media. Women in Voice's social media hits about 25,000 people a day across platforms. So recommend following and joining and becoming a member. Well, and one of the wonderful things about Women in Voice is that we are international by design. We have roughly 20 chapters in 15 some countries, and we just launched in Africa, actually. So we have these phenomenal chapters that in a region have local events, pre-pandemic, regular events that people could attend. We don't yet have ambassadors and chapter in Saudi Arabia, so would be very, very interested in that. But really, it's local community that as different markets grow and evolve, that women can be ambassadors in their regions. These are usually mid to senior level women, 3 to 5 in a region to set up a chapter. So if you're interested, please contact Women in Voice. We have a Chief Chapters Officer as well.